Okay, so I might be stirring the pot with this video, but let's just jump right into it. Something big is brewing in the drone world, and it could hit both casual drone pilots and hardcore FPV rippers right in the gear bag. So as many of you know by now, Chinese brands like DJI and Autel are under significant pressures, and a US newcomer, Unusual Machines, goes by the stock symbol UMAC, now backed by Donald Trump Jr., is suddenly front and center. So here's what's really going on and why this might matter to your next build or purchase. And the question everyone's whispering, is this just business or is there more to it than that? First, what is Unusual Machines and why should drone and FPV pilots care? So Unusual Machines isn't a household name, at least not yet. In early 2024, the US-based drone company went public and they scooped up two very well-known names to most drone or FPV enthusiasts. You probably recognize Fat Shark and Rotor Riot. Now, the company's pitch basically make more drone parts here in the United States, motors, flight controllers, maybe even full drones, and keep the prices close enough to where they used to be coming in from China. So for FPV and commercial pilots, that could mean shorter shipping times, more reliable stock, and a made in the USA badged slapped right onto your quad. Now let's talk about Donald Trump Jr. In late 2024, Donald Trump Jr. joined Unusual Machines Advisory Board and became a major shareholder. Now, this isn't a hands-on CEO type role. Think connections and strategy, not daily ops, but it does mean that he has skin in the game, so to speak. Around the same time, President Trump ramped up plans to limit Chinese drone imports. So the timing of this, let's just say the FPV and drone community did notice. So how much Unusual Machines stock does Donald Trump Jr. actually own? Multiple filings and reports put his stake in around 331,500 to 331,600 shares, making him one of the largest individual stakeholders or shareholders. Now, that's not small potatoes, especially if a company is positioned to benefit from China-based imports or approval blocks. So based on the latest data that I have today, Unusual Machines stock is trading around $9.87 per share, about $10 per share. Now, an estimate would put the stock value around 3.27 million US dollars. So is this legal or is this just convenient? Well, the short version is it appears to be legal, at least here in the US. US conflict of interest laws do not apply to the president or vice president the same way that they apply to regular federal employees. And the US conflict of interest laws only consider the financial interest of a spouse or minor, not a 47-year-old adult son. Interesting. So no clear legal line has been crossed, but the optics, well, that's a whole different story. Many in the drone FPV community see this as a perfect storm for, let's just say, family profit, while others argue it's simply smart investing in a growing US sector. What do you think? So what does this mean for pilots right now? Well, you've seen the videos, so I'm not going to repeat what a lot of them are saying. Just know that DJI isn't banned yet, but the writing's on the wall. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I'll put one up here, then you know what we're talking about. So is this about security or market control? Drones and national security issues have been in the headlines for months, as we've all been hearing about, but many see this as protectionism at play as well. So can US companies really compete with DJI on price and performance? That's the question. We all want options, but none of us, including myself, want double the cost. The other question, should presidents set stricter rules on family involvement? Well, I don't think Trump's going to do that. So I guess one of the questions that could be asked is, should there be stricter rules around family involvement? Even if it's legal, should it be? I guess that's really the big question. Bottom line, right now, you are safe flying your drones, and if you have a DJI drone, it's still legal to fly it. But of course, the drone landscape is shifting quickly, and Unusual Machines, backed by Don Jr., is right at the center of it. Whether this turns into a genuine win for US pilots or just a well-timed family investment for the Trump family will depend on what happens in the next few months. So what do you think? Smart move for US manufacturing, or was this just a political power play for the big players? So again, this was just food for thought. This is something new that I stumbled across. Maybe you were already aware of it. I wasn't. Again, love to hear your comments down below, your thoughts. And that's it for this video. See you in the next one.